Yo, Buzzy Beth here. Today, let's learn how to move a model by pressing a bunch of buttons. Now, inside of my workspace, I have this bee model that I want to use. It's composed with a bunch of parts and meshes, and it's possible to move this with a bunch of buttons. So, I'm gonna go ahead and shrink my model just so that it looks like this, but we're gonna go ahead and create our little controller. Now, for my controller model, I'm gonna go ahead and create it so that it has 5 buttons. So each button is for the left, right, up, back, as well as a reset button. So my model looks a little something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I group it all together inside of a model and then add a proximity prompt in each part. Now, once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and actually rename my parts to let me know if it's, if it's the reset button, which is my red part right there, and then my forward, right, left, and back buttons. So what's really important is that the red button is my reset button. Okay, so once that's done, let's go ahead and add a script inside of our model. We have a few variables which references our bee itself, the bee model itself, the model for our controllers, and then all of the variables for our proximity prompts, which are inside of our reset, forward, back, left, and right parts. For our first function, we're going to go ahead and set the reset position of it, and we're going to do move to vector3.new, and we're just going to go ahead and copy the current origin position of our bee statue, which is inside of the properties down below on the right. Next up, let's create a function for our bee to move forward. Now, to do so, what we want to do is go ahead and do b.primaryPart.position is equal to b.primaryPart.position times vector3.new, and we're going to go ahead and set the coordinates. So anytime we move the bee forward, you'll see that the z-axis is moving forward in +1, my bad. So in order to do so, we're going to go ahead and set it so that's 0, 0, 1. So moving backwards, we can safely assume that it is going to be a negative value, because moving forward is 0, 0, 1, then moving back is going to be -1. So the same principle applies for the left and right as well. So we're going to do local function move right. Let's go ahead and move our model to the right real quick. And you'll see that the x-axis is actually subtracting, right? So our x-axis is going to be -1, 0, 0, anytime we move our model to the right. And then to our left is going to be the opposite of it, which is just going to be a +1, 0, 0. And then once that's all done, let's go ahead and make sure we call our function to make sure that we are able to actually interact with our proximity prompts. Okay, so hopping inside of our game, let's go ahead and test it out. So moving our model to the left, how cool is that? To the right, so cool. As always, full scripts and models will be posted on our website, link in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed this content, please give us a like and a subscribe. Have fun creating, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.